character came about, it actually wasn't supposed to happen. It actually wasn't even going to be a script. It wasn't even an idea. I was going to be making a movie called Halloween Night. The main people that were supposed to be involved in it were the guys in this band called Ignite. The guys in Ignite were always on a constant touring schedule, and it was very, very difficult to try to nail them down for 2 weeks of filming. That's the minimum of what it usually took me to make a film. The Halloween Night was going to be much more ambitious. A lot of night shooting, a lot of just a lot of more hijinks, slapstick, that type of film. And since I wasn't able to make that, I wanted to make a film over the summer. Even though I was already going to be making the 108 documentary, I wanted to be making another film. So what I did was, I think in the span of like 3 weeks, I wrote The Toll Collector longhand, and then wrote it, and then typed it out. And basically, I loosely based the idea on a story by a lady named Willa Cather. And she wrote a story called Paul's Case, and it's basically about a young kid who is riding on a bus, doesn't want to go to school, and end up killing himself because he's having a lot of problems in his life. And I thought, okay, wow, that's kind of interesting. So I named my character that I played in the movie Paul. And basically, once the movie was done, I needed a title. And originally the movie was called Getting Off the Bus, but then Spike Lee made a movie called Get on the Bus. Or Get on the Bus, and I was like, something, not that they're ever going to be competing with each other or playing at the same multiplex, but it's just too much of a coincidence. So I was sitting at work one day trying to come up with names, and this guy that I worked with at this market research company goes, why don't you just call the film The Toll Collector? And I was like, wow, that's kind of a cool name, even though it realistically at the time had no bearing on the story and related in no way to the film. I just felt, hey, it works. So I took it, and then the more I did the movie, and the more I edited the movie and worked with the actors and made the movie, I realized it kind of does mean something, just in the sense of the tolls that you carry in your life, and how the character that I play was carrying the toll of his best friend's death. The girl was cheating on him, and he didn't want to go to school, and these were sort of things he was carrying around with him that he had collected and that he needed to get rid of.